Hello watcher and subscribers. Now we move towards the next important topic in the coding. Almost in all the programming language there is a concept of array. So in Python also we are having the array concept, and this array concept is almost same like list. Okay, list, tuple, whatever we have seen, means for storing the multiple value. So here you can observe array is a special variable which can hold more than one value at a time. For example, in list we have seen we have more than one values at a time, in tuples also, in dictionary also. So in array we have more than one value. So then what is the use of array if we have the list in Python? The use of array is that by using array, by taking single variable, we can have more values, but it should be of same type. For example, in list tuples we can have different kinds of values, but in the array we have the same kinds of value. We have more than one values, but we have the same type of value. For example, we may have all integer value, all decimal point value, all characters, all strings, so like that. So for storing such value we use the array, and for that one variable is sufficient. So array are used to store multiple values in a single variable. For example, if you create the variable cars, we can have the different value 1, 2, 3. So these are what string values. So we cannot mix up their integer, we cannot mix up decimal point values. So we have the only one type of value. So in this way we can have the more number of values of the same type. Now we will see the concept of element and index. So if we take this example, these are the element. So element is what? Each atom stored in array is called the element. So this each atom, these are the three values. So this each atom is known as an element. Index means the location, that has numerical index which is used to identify the element. So index means you can say the position, or you can say location. So here the indexed value start with the 0. So you can say here cars of 0 is Ford, cars of 1 is Volvo, cars of 2 is BMW. So in this way they assign with particular index value, and the index value start with 0 to n minus 1. Okay, so index means you can just imagine just like the location. Okay, just like the address of the particular value. So it's stored in the continuous index position like 0, 1, 2, like that. So now we see creating Python array. To create the array in numerical value, we need to implement the module first. So this is the module. Module is written like that, import array. So we have to import the array module as ARR. ARR you can treat like the variable or alias. So then in next statement you can take any variable ARR dot array. So this is the what declaration of array, and in the array declaration we have to follow particular syntax. So this is what the list of values. So we have the three values of the same time. These are all the decimal values. So here we have written DD indicate the double values, and it occupy the more space in the memory. It occupy 8 bytes per value. Then finally we have to use print a. So it will print the all values of your array. So here we have to specify particular type code. For example, we used D in the previous example. It represents the floating point of size 8 byte. If you have the float values only, decimal point values only, you have to use it will take 4 byte. And mostly we use I to represent sign value, means it will take negative and positive value. Capital I means it represent unsigned, means it will take only positive value. So commonly for we use a character if we have to store single character. We use byte also if you are storing the limited value. And we use B to represent unsigned integer of size 1 byte. Unsigned means it doesn't have the negative value. So it depend on your choice, but for numerical calculation mostly we prefer the I. And now we will see accessing Python array element. So for that I have taken one example here. First we import it array, and then we have to write this statement which is containing 4 value of integer type. Then whenever you use the print statement with the index value 0, 1, minus 1, it will print the value. So 0 means it will print the first value, 1 means it will print that second value, minus 1 means it will start from the last. So last value is 8. So you see, in this way you can access the particular value by using the index position. So these are all the basic things in the array. Now here we will see how you can print the array using a for loop. So for that I am going into the IDE. So here I am in the Python editor. Now here first I have to import the module. So I am just importing module, import array module. As I am using aliases, you can use anyone. In place of ARR you can write anything whatever you want. Taking one more variable for accessing the array. Then you have to write ARR.array. This is the declaration of array in the Python. So in the Python, first you have to import this module array, then you can write this aliases.array, and after that you have to specify which kind of value you are going to use. So I'm going to use integer type of values, and then I have to set the values. So I'm taking the value. So I have taken these values and then close the bracket. So after that, suppose if I write print a, so we will just check output. So you see, if you write this sentence, you are getting this output in your program. So I just close this now, and now I am writing here for I in, we have to use a because we have assigned this entire array to a, and then you have to use colon for indentation, and then you have to write print I, because all the values of array, they are one by one storing in the variable I. So by using this I, we can see all the values of the array. So you can see here we are getting the all values 1, 6, 7, 8, 99. So it means that by using this statement we can print all the values in whatever the order that we have stored. In the same order we can get the values. So these two statements are very important. By using, we commonly use this for printing the values. So I hope, dear student, you understood this basic tutorial of array. In the coming tutorial we will see the more function of array. So thanks for watching this tutorial. Thank you.